First illustrator that I would like to look at is Cosmo. Cosmo is a 25-year-old illustrator originally from Le Havre, France. Cosmo entered into the world of design firstly as a fashion model inspired by the elaborate creations of Jacquemus and Grazie Maria. She became disillusioned with the industry when she was continuously compared to others. She felt like she was losing her own identity and, more importantly, her own voice in a world full of, quote, fame-sucking vampires floating like empty gold shells around catwalks and exclusive parties. She left modelling and studied art in a Parisian college and entered into the world of illustration. It was social media where Cosmo found recognition, predominantly through Instagram. She established a large following by posting her artwork daily. She was soon signed to an agent. Her clients are predominantly in the world of publication and advertising, creating album covers and musical posters. Her illustrations provide Cosmo with a platform where she can carve her own path, showcase her identity, and stand up for what she believes is right. Her illustrations all hold messages, whether unequivocally direct or very subtle. The protagonists that Cosmo creates are sarcastic women, fierce, proud, and independent, but sometimes also fragile and in love. She finds the complex feminine work a perfect source of inspiration to narrate thousands of situations that go from the observed to the most intimate. Animals, candles, and old technology are symbolic in her work. She is passionate about the current state of our climate and the capitalist nature of humans. She uses vibrant colours and places her stories in quiche settings. There's a strong use of line, and flat illustrations have been clearly influenced from retro comics. You can see in her work the influence of pre-Raphaelite painters as well as French illustrators. Her work is fresh, inviting, and has so much potential to be explored. I find her work inspiring, not just for the style, but also for the bold narratives and establishing herself in the current climate. She practices in France, but is also starting to get worldwide recognition. The second illustrator I've chosen to look at is Jacqueline Cobley, an illustrator with a lot of experience compared to my first choice, but someone that I have admired for a while. She works based in the UK, but her work is renowned and has international success. She has worked across pattern, product, editorial, packaging, and set design. She has collaborated with a diverse list of clients, including Oh Dear, Flow Magazine, Chili Bottles, and Great Ormond Street Hospital. Jacqueline wasn't the most confident in her own ability when she first started creating, but she started selling her work in market stalls online and at creative markets in London to showcase her style and ideas. This began to lead to commissions and collaborations requested that crossed over into the realm of illustration. Jacqueline's career is led by her passions. She finds inspiration in weird things that spark ideas, an object in a museum or a book at a car boot sale. She's a real collector. Whether it's a placement or a repeat, she will sketch her idea roughly, then research and collate reference images. Finally, she will draw using ink and felt tips before scanning and finish the layout in Photoshop. She loves the work of Joseph Frank, especially his patterns, and that she feels are constructed so incredibly detailed. She finds inspiration in vintage national history books, reference books, and old visuals that explore and celebrate colour, shape, and pattern. Jacqueline's process is lengthy, and it always starts with research, then a mood board, followed by rounds and rounds of sketches before moving into a final design and playing around with several different colour variations. To make this a sustainable way of working, Jacqueline fully invests the opportunity to license the design from her portfolio multiple times and relishes seeing a single illustration on everything from noted paper to wallpaper. As her career has grown, Jacqueline has divided her income streams by working simultaneously on brand collaborations and selling her own product online. Products range from tiny illustrated pins to big, comfy art throws, with all sorts of printed products in between. All of this is available on Etsy, not on the High Street, Print Club London, as well as a lot of other online stores. She is a diverse illustrator that works across a number of platforms. I am particularly inspired by her use of botanical imagery and her beautiful pops of colour.